Welcome back, guys. If you're here, that probably hopefully means that you saw Game 1 and Game 2 between these players. It is Game 3, of course, between Relous and SamuelBest in the play-ins, Round of 8, Group B, for the CALLOUS Invitational 3 tournament. So, let's get it on. It's the last game no matter who wins. One of them is going to get to keep playing for their spot, and one of them is going to be knocked out. We've got a Milo lead and a Scarm lead, respectively, Surf and Spikes on turn 1, and Rachi switching into a Surf as well. Here's a Wish, here's another Surf. Rachi in absolutely no danger here from Milotic, and he's actually going to try to pass that Wish to the Scarm, and will do so successfully. After Wish and Lefties, back up to a hundo. Sam does have Magneton. A lot of discipline there to not do it the first time. And the best thing Relous can do is simply blow it away, but Sam is bringing the Mag Doll here, which is the absolute bane of Skarmory. Does get Toxic on Claydol, which could matter if it doesn't have Refresh, and Relous here realizes how in a bad spot Skarm is going to be in this matchup. Doesn't try to save it, just gets Spikes down and gets out of the way, and that is probably about all the use he's going to get out of Skarm. Milotic comes in on Earthquake, recovers up to 100% on the switch. Zapdos is going to pressure him out. Celebi here comes in. It's actually going to be HP Ice as opposed to HP Grass. Nice chunk to Celebi here, and here's another one. Gives himself the BS opportunity to possibly get a crit there that does not come. Fishes forward again. Doesn't get it. It's been roughly 43% each time. 44, 43, 42 respectively. Now it's 41. We're just counting down. Will the next one be 40? Now we've got to switch here to Lax, and that's going to take HP Ice a hell of a lot better. Only 13%. There is no sand, so it is very bulky. Gaining lefties every turn, and he's going to go for Curse here. Relous at this point should get out of the way. Instead, because I believe he was going to go for a Roar there, he is on the bad end of a +1 return critical hit, and that is going to give Sam a 6-4 lead, just like he had in the previous game, which on paper is really, really good, and he's really far ahead, but Relous from a very similar position last game managed to come back. Can he do it again? Magneton is going to trap the Jirachi here. Thunder Wave is what he tries to do. Protect says no. Thunder Wave is going to connect now, keeping in mind Magneton here does not have leftovers, so perhaps it is a Magnet Magneton. Burn here from Fire Punch, Thunderbolt, and Wish respectively. Burn is going to finish it off, and that Wish is coming down next turn. Dugtrio, there is the Protect. Wish is going to get the Rachi up to 100%. This is going to give Jirachi a chance to get a burn off on the Dugtrio because Earthquake is not a one-hit KO. Body Slam comes down looking for the 60% para, but does not find it. Remember, 30% doubled from Serene Grace, so he had a really good chance to para there, but didn't get it. Find us in a 5-3 position now. Good prediction here for Relous. Giga Draining, nailing Claydol. There's actually 3 grass weaknesses on Sam's team. He's going to Giga Drain again. Psychic, big damage back, 53%, but the doll very low. Poisoned and very much in Giga Drain range. Also could die to Ice Punch. Goes for Giga, though, just to get a little bit of health back, where he obviously wouldn't have gotten any back with Ice Punch. Doll gets knocked out, and Relous clawing his way back into the game yet again. Here's the T-Tar switch, comes into a Leech Seed. Going to be very, very hard to set up DD if that's what he was trying to do now that Leech Seed is there. Pursuit going to get Celebi on the way out. It's not a DD Tower. He'll get him for 60%. Now Milo coming down. That looks like a very tough poke for a Special Tower and a Swampert. Gengar going to be key in beating that Milo. The crunch there, paltry damage. Does get a Specs drop to make it a little bit tougher when the Gengar comes in. But for now, the damage largely negated by that Leech Seed. T-Tar goes down to a Surf. Relous down to just 2 pokes and is going to need some luck, I think, to close this out. Here's Dougie. There's Giga Drain to get him. That's a good start. That's going to get him some health back, maybe keep him safe from some BS. Here is Lax, 47% for stepping on the spikes. Relous has to be very careful with Gengar here. There's Will-O-Wisp. There's Rest. And that could be a big problem. Snorlax now at full health. Does Relous have the offense to punch through it at this stage of the game? Here's the Swampert coming in. Lax is going to stay in and kill a Sleep Turn. Here's Milo. Crit going to be needed here. Hydro Pump going to be a miss. He's going to need a crit Earthquake there. Hydro Pump not going to get it done against Milo. There's the recover. Earthquake only 28%. That feels very low. He's going to need a Toxic or something here. He's fishing for the Earthquake crit. Maybe he switches Gengar in now on the obvious recover turn, tries to get a T-Bolt off. It is the obvious recover. Milo at 95%. Gengar going to need to make something happen here with a crit or a power or something. He might not even have Thunderbolt. He goes Giga Drain again. The PP running low. He's only got 3 of them left. Gengar is healthy here, but health is not his problem. He needs a way to actually do damage here, and I don't know if he's going to find it. Sleeping Lax again retreats to Milo. Milo going to hard wall that Swampert all day. There's an Earthquake critical hit to give him a little bit of an opportunity. He needs to go to Gengar and get another crit here. The problem being Milo is not going to stick around if Sam has a brain, which he does. He's not going to allow it to happen. Swampert comes in trying to find the Lax. He actually does just go recover there. There was a critical hit opportunity, but does not occur. Toxic and Earthquake, respectively. Toxic missing. Not a good thing for Relous. He's going to be very careful about Toxic. We don't know if he has Refresh or not, but that can't be a good move. Earthquake, recover, respectively. Milo very healthy and very resilient here. Here comes Gengar. That's going to eat the Toxic with his immunity. I don't think a crit Giga Drain actually kills the Milo here. Goes back to Swampert again, but Sam does not budge. Just stays in and goes recover here. Probably content to PP stall that Gengar out of the few Giga Drains that it has left. He's going to have to show that he actually does have Thunderbolt, and I don't know that he does. There's Lax. There's a Will-O-Wisp attempting to hit the Milo. Sleeping Lax does not care about it. Relous having a hard time punching through. Lax wakes up, goes Shadow Ball. Obviously aimed at the Gengar. Does a lot less to Swampert, 16%. Now here's Milo again, which has religiously been switching into the Swampert, 28%. Spikes brings him down to 60, but he's very healthy here. Gengar in, and here's the obvious recover. Can Gengar find something to do? It might just be a Will-O-Wisp turn. Goes back to Swampert. And it's a Milo failed recover. But PP really not an issue on Sam's end. He's got a lot of recovers left. 23 of them. Surf and Earthquake here. Not a good trade. Milotic doing more damage here. And he has access to recover. Gengar comes in. It's on the bad end of a Surf. Cannot eat another one right now. Maybe Giga Drain gets him out of range. But there's also Sand in play. Gets him up to 48. Oh, it would have been close whether he survives the Surf plus the Sand or not, but Milo simply goes recover here. Now Lax comes in on a Spike. Giga Drain there, not going to get the job done, and he's only got one of them left. 9%. Maybe he needed to Fire Punch or something there and play for a burn, but I don't know that that matters either, because without Taunt, he can't prevent Rest, and it looks to me like Relous is not going to be able to punch through here. Here's Swampert. Lax stays in, kills a sleep turn. Almost certainly Milotic simply comes back in here. Sam playing this endgame very well and taking very few chances. There was just that one turn that he gave Relous to maybe crit him, but Relous didn't actually even go for it on that turn. He's desperate. He's playing for a freeze. Maybe that should have been the play all along before Gengar was so low on Giga Drains, but is what it is at this point. He is going to try to get the freeze on Milotic. That might be the only way out. Protect and Toxic, respectively. Yeah, I think you just have to Ice Beam again at this point. Fishing for a desperation freeze. Doesn't find it. One more chance, maybe two if he protects enough. There's Protect. Toxic obviously not going to do it through the Protect. Again, Ice Beam. Toxic misses. Ice Beam. Doesn't find it. He does! There's the freeze. There is a glimmer of hope for Relous. Freeze on Milotic here. Needs to hope that it never thaws. There's the 20% Earthquake here. He's going to need 3 more of these to kill this thing. He needs Milo to not thaw out, to have a chance at stealing this game that he has no business winning. There's another not thawing out turn. He has one more opportunity. What if the Milo never thaws? And it doesn't. It goes down to an Earthquake. All of a sudden, we've got ourselves a real game here. Celebi is very low. Could Relous steal this game that he has no business winning? Here comes Gengar sneaking in on a recover turn. Does the Celebi have Psychic? We don't know. We've only seen Recover and Leech Seed. There's the Fire Punch and the Psychic. Down goes Gengar. Now we need to find out, does he have a Grass move? HP Grass would be devastating for Swampert here. There it is, but it doesn't kill. Ice Beam does, and it's going to come down to Swampert against the Lax here. He's killed one sleep turn, so Swampert has to find a critical hit here or he will die. There's the Hydro Pump. Here's the final opportunity. He will need a critical hit here or he will lose. There's the big Hydro Pump, but the crit doesn't come. And there is the return, knocking out the Swampert and securing the victory for SamuelBest. That late game was intense there. That freeze on Milo changed everything. And Relous came damn close to stealing this game that he had no business winning. He could have found a crit there, and that would have gotten it done. He had 2 opportunities to find the crit, and it simply did not come. But damn, was that close, and that had to be nerve-wracking for Sam. Nevertheless, in a very good series, a very close series, and a very exciting Game 3, SamuelBest is going to be the winner over Relous. Relous will be out of these play-ins and will not get to play in the main event, unfortunately. But, buddy, I really appreciate you taking part of this, and obviously I wish you the best in POCL because you're on my team. In the meantime, SamuelBest is going to get the winner of... Who is he playing against? Oh, it's Bad Dummy against the Kyle, which has not happened yet, but Sam is going to get the winner of that match. So that'll be coming up at some point, but there's still a lot more matches in the round of 8. Look forward to those, and if you enjoyed this series, again, the best thing you can do for me is resubscribe. If you want to stay involved with the CALLOUS Invitational, join our Discord channel, check out the Pokemon Perfect thread, and obviously stay tuned here on YouTube as well. I will be doing stuff on all 3 of those places. Until next time, guys, hope you enjoyed the series. I certainly did, and I will talk to you later.